Pisces, how are you guys? Let's do your reading. Let's see who's coming towards you, okay? I kind of want to do it you versus them, but I don't want to limit it, so we're going to take that angle, but see what happens. Anyway, this is just where I split the deck. Pretty powerful with the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles underneath. The Emperor, Aries energy, Gemini energy with the Lovers. It's about a decision typically, but just thought that might be significant for someone. Anyway, how are you guys? Hope you're well. I've been like so sluggish. Oh my gosh, I've been so sluggish, and you know, the old me would be probably sitting here going, oh no, I have no energy again. You know what I mean? Like thinking too much into it. But I've learned that our, especially females, our hormones go, you know, up and down all day long versus, you know, men, their hormones are a lot more stable than ours. Ours fluctuates so much day to day, even multiple times during the day. Okay, we got the Page of Swords. Oh my goodness, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Look where I knew it. I knew this card was like pulling at me. So sometimes I've had a couple comments where people just recently, and these are people who don't know, you know, probably new to the channel or don't know, you know, haven't watched enough to know my abilities. But somebody said something in one of the comments, you know, I don't trust a reading or something like that where they start, the camera turns on with cards already showing. Well, that when I do that, it's just pre-shuffle. I mean, it's not part of the spread. It's just pre-shuffle. It's just sometimes something powerful comes through while I'm shuffling and preparing. And so if and when that happens, I usually will stop pre-shuffling because I know I'm going to start the reading then, and I'll show you and share it with you guys just so it's, you know, just in case it's got some sort of meaning. I meant to cover that up. But anyway, don't look. The Lovers. So somebody's trying to make a decision. My point was, I felt something. I know I don't have to explain myself. I just, you know. The Lovers came out in pre-shuffle. It caught my attention. It felt strong. It came out with what? The Emperor. And then now we have the Page of Swords. So somebody, it kind of has a feel of somebody trying to keep tabs on someone else. Or they're maybe feel like they're losing grip or something. Or they're trying to see what somebody else is up to before they, you know, to try and help them make a decision. All right. There's the Magician. Yeah, like how, or somebody may be putting a lot of thought into, and there's that Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if I showed y'all that. That came up in the pre-shuffle also. It kind of has that feel of maybe wanting to control things a little too much, like instead of letting go and letting it flow, you know, or let go and let God. It also has that feel of, what can I do to fix this? What can I do? What can I do? So I just want to say, you know, if you didn't break it, what makes you think you can fix it, right? Okay. Yeah. Temperance, patience, harmony. This is what we're all striving for, right? And the tighter we grip, the more it'll squeeze through our fingers, right? And there was something else that came through when I was getting ready for you guys. What was it? Oh goodness, I had something strong. I hope it comes back. Oh, it was about, look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, look at the bottom of the deck. So some of you it was about getting in your head, and just be careful with the whole getting in your head thing. We're going to do a full spread here. I'm so sorry. I just keep getting stuff. But, you know, the more time you spend in your head with just random thoughts or trying to process stuff that you don't have all the information for, you really kind of get into trouble in there. So just try, you know, remember that your thoughts are not facts, okay? There's just a thought. It's just a thought. Doesn't mean it's a fact. And half the time, these feelings that we feel hurt, they're based on, you know, fiction. So just want to say that. Anyway, so you've got some sort of trying to maintain balance and harmony, possibly after a death. Let me just entertain this real quick. I think one person probably gave a lot, and the other was maybe avoidant. Yep, look. Look, look, look. So this is got a feel of somebody who's very giving. Typically that comes from maybe an anxious attachment style, somebody who's afraid of being rejected or left or abandoned, and those wounds are coming from childhood, just so you know. This person might be triggering them, but it's not typically from this person. They're just triggering a wound, a pre-existing wound. But it looks like there's somebody who gave, and that somebody else doesn't really know how to receive, or tried to kind of keep a distance, like feel safer when they don't trust that they don't feel like they need someone else. So in that situation, when the more we give, the more the other person will run. And I don't want you to take that and use that to beat yourself up or, you know, be hard on yourself. It's just it's neither is better. It's just, it just, you know, is the way it is. It's hard for somebody who is very giving and you know, kind of an anxious. Wow, you guys, your energy is super strong, because I just literally put this back at least, I think, twice. But look, don't beat yourself up over it. You got to get out of your head. All right, got to get out of your head. And I'm getting also the I swear I just saw it, the Seven of Pentacles, which is, you know, what do I do? What do I do? That somebody's like going, what can I do? How can I fix this? What can I say? But I just isn't your job. So when somebody's pulled away, you got to give them space. That's how you fix it. You fix it by not fixing it. Oh, well, I felt it. But anyway, all right. We're going to start here. So the Nine of Swords is somebody who's thinking, someone who's sad, someone who's replaying. All these swords, they all represent mental energy, thoughts, maybe experiences, pain, could be. So again, we have this element of giving with the Six of Pentacles. Giving, giving, giving. Don't know what the High Priestess is yet. Let's look at your energy. Okay, Queen of Wands. Yeah, all about action. Too much action. But it's coming from a place of trying to, you know, get needs met or feel important. Somebody feels like they have to do the work or prove their importance with action. And oh, let me tell you, I know how that feels. Okay, but it doesn't typically work. Especially for feminines. Remember, feminine energy leans back and receives. She's open to receive. She's the High Priestess. She's, you know, she's the Empress. She leans back. She's very receiving in her feminine energy, which, you know, helps the masculine be in their masculine energy. It's really hard for them to stay in their masculine energy when they're having to receive all the things you're doing for them. Now this is, if I'm talking to feminines here. So the person you're dealing with, the Tower in reverse, wow, the Devil. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're avoiding. Bottom of the deck. Feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, this is a big story about abandonment. And I'm just going to tell you, Pisces, this is not about you being abandoned as much as it is you projecting. You know, somebody's going to get upset with me, and I'm so sorry if that's you, but just let me tell you, I know this routine. I know this pattern. I've been there, done it. I'm just learning not to. And if I look back, and I want you to ask yourself this too, if you look back to the relationships where you were more at peace, I want you to look at it and ask yourself, were those relationships where you were constantly giving and earning and doing? Probably not, if you're the feminine. So we have a Tower in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse. That's, you know, could be somebody trying to hold up a tower, not letting a tower fall. But a tower is some big upheaval. Typically something that needs to happen. The Devil, we've got, this is so clear. Somebody who just is avoidant. Somebody who who just really, really resists relying on someone else. I mean, they just will flee. So you just, this is super clear that this is not you. You didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with you other than you're loving and giving. There's that. There it is, the Seven of Cups. Did I say that? That's what I meant, Seven of Cups. I don't know what I was saying. The Ace of Cups, some new beginning in love, something beautiful, something overflowing. I've got to cover up some of these body parts on these cards. But look at that, a cycle completion and then a foundation. I wonder why. Oh yeah, enlightenment. I think this is somebody, you, could be reversed, but I think it's you learning, oh my gosh, what I'm supposed to do, my job, my assignment is to not overgive. My assignment is to receive, open up, know that I'm worthy. Look at that, Nine of Pentacles, that's independence. Wow, okay, these cards are jumping. The Nine of Pentacles depicts, could be, you know, independence, wealth, confidence, being okay on your own, not needing a high-level relationship, not relying on, you know, a traditional relationship, maybe kind of beating like the social norms, overcoming those beliefs. And then look, somebody comes rushing in, or maybe that's you. And then you have a Ten of Swords. Painful ending. What's next? Well, actually, I didn't clarify this Ace of Cups. Where'd it go? Here it is. I want to clarify these. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. What's going on here? Again. So for some of you, this is that repetitive thinking of how do I get this to start again, whereas that's kind of going the wrong direction. Lean back. I want you to focus on what you need, what you want from someone rather than what you can give. We're going to pull some oracles here. But also, what's next in love? If and when Pisces can go through letting go of control and not feeling beat up by not being able to make it happen, what comes next? Personal growth, hermit. Oh my gosh, money. Look at that. And love. Money and love. So this is the hermit who goes off and shuts out everything, closes down away from everything. And I asked what comes next, and look at that, Ten of Pentacles. That's money, it's abundance. Here's Ace of Pentacles. Something stable comes in. It's like, I think it's going to come when you least expect it, and it's going to come because you're not hoping, waiting for it. You get distracted with other things. You balance out that dynamic. I'm going to pull a love deck here in a second. Yeah, look, you've got new love coming in. I do think this is someone new. And I keep getting this. Three of Cups, which is celebration, union. So it looks like something that comes in, you know, maybe kind of light, turns into something really heavy. It also looks like the person that you're dealing with now is going to see your value. See that Six of Wands being recognized? Possibly an apology, some sort of message coming in. Yeah, something you've wanted. Not sure you're going to want it anymore. But what else? Okay, so express your love. So don't be afraid to express, you know, your feelings. It's not about that. Oh, you know what I just got? Wow. Oh my gosh. Your feelings are real and worth. Okay, before I lose it, I just got that there's some dynamic here. And this is food for thought, something you can adjust or work on. There's a dynamic here where somebody does a lot. Oh, okay. Ooh. The dynamic that I'm getting is that instead of expressing feelings and, you know, say, or boundaries and needs, like I need to, you know, it would really make me happy if I got to see you more often, or I would like, I need you to listen to something that upset me. Okay. Being able to express those kind of things, your feelings and emotions, this is a pattern that I think you need to adjust for, whether it's this past person or moving forward. It's kind of like a passive aggressive where you almost, didn't I say this in the beginning? Something like this. I don't know what's in my head and what's actually out of my mouth, but it's got this passive aggressive feel, like I have these wounds where I'm afraid that you don't want me, or you're not going to want me, or these insecurities that come from these wounds. But then you get together with someone, and instead of, you know, instead of expressing how you feel and what you need and what you want, there's like an expectation for them to give it to you when they don't even know what the wounds are or know what your needs or wants are. And instead of expressing them, there's a act of service. Like there's a, well, they should know automatically, and they should do this back because I'm doing it. There's something that needs to be tweaked. Instead of giving and overdoing all these nice things, I give because I feel like then they will give back. But it doesn't always work like that. Sometimes if you give, it kind of just sets the dynamic wrong. And what would be, I think, beneficial in this scenario, or for you in your next love relationship, would be to express what you want, what you like, and, you know, show a lot of gratitude and happiness when somebody does, even if it's little things that show that you're, and verbalize it. Oh, that made me feel good. Oh, I love that you did that. Or I love that you were thinking of me. You know, that makes me so happy. You just made me smile. Those kinds of things where you actually express it rather than not express it, but kind of passively, aggressively hope that they'll just meet your needs and do a bunch of things back. Does that make sense? We can talk about it in the comments if I'm not being super clear. But I think you guys that's resonating for, I think you know. So it's like there's a need to look within yourself and learn how to express your needs, your wants, your feelings, even your fears, but not in a emotional way. Like the reason it gets to where, you know, you're afraid you'll sound needy or clingy, it's because it's built up, versus if you can learn to express it before you get upset, then it's not so built up and emotional. It's just more natural. I want you to I had a hard day. I want you to, it would mean a lot to me if you XYZ, if you know, sat down with me for a few minutes and just tickle my back or play with my hair, or, you know, comfort me or listen to me. You don't even have to say anything or do anything. It would really help me a lot if you blah, blah, blah. Just learn to express instead of expecting them to know your needs. Wow. Okay, that was a mouthful just for that last line. Learn how to express it instead of expecting them to know your needs, okay? All right. I love you guys. I'm blessed. So, yeah, make sure you give a lot of gratitude, too. I just saw milk and honey, which goes really well with blessed. Truth be told. Yeah, somebody's got to take off the mask that they're happy when they're feeling unfulfilled. Okay, so there's a need to learn. Open your heart. Look at the photo. Open your heart. Take off the mask. Make sure you guys are meditating too if you're struggling. Oh my gosh, y'all's energy is crazy. I just put this back and boom. That's what made me, I just said, make sure you're meditating because I saw this card. Taken out. Make sure you take time to meditate. It makes a huge difference. Look at all the fours. 2 2s, 4. There's a 1, there's a 4. There's a 2, there's a 4. Wow, and if you total it up, it adds to 15. If you break that negatively, it's 4. Powerful. Exchanging gifts. Don't get any funny ideas, Pisces. Don't overgive, okay? Don't go buy them a gift just because of that card. Let's see what else we get. What does Spirit have for you? I am willing to let go. I release here if you want to take a screenshot. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. So remember in the beginning we got that control. Got to let go of control. Stop trying to figure out how to fix things that you didn't break and just allow. I now create a wonderful new job. I'm totally open and receptive. We talked about being receptive to a wonderful new position using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. Okay, so manifesting. Beautiful. Just saw prosperity. Yeah, so remember we did have that 10 of Pentacles coming. And a lot of times what's going on with that, and I'm getting in these readings, is that when we take our mind, all this upset about what we're not getting in love and our love relationships, it really takes an emotional toll. And it keeps, that energy could be directed towards our finances, our pentacles. Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and your success. There's prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. There it is about receiving too. Be open to receiving. Beautiful. Let me see that. Abundantia. Let's do it. Let's do an intention in the comments. Okay, let me tell you the little tip for this round. So every round of signs, I'm doing it like a health or wellness or happiness tip at the end. This time it's sunshine. Get sunshine, morning sun, as early as possible on your face because it sets your circadian rhythm. I'm saying before you have coffee, okay? Like as early as you can, get some sunshine on your face. Sun is like a natural antidepressant. If you do these, not that you're depressed, but if you get sun on your face every morning, pretty early when the sun is at a low angle, a low solar angle, meaning it's not up above. Yeah, my camera's about to die. Shoot. Okay, well, I love you. This is about abundance and prosperity. And let's talk in the comments. I'll put an intention in the comments. You guys put your intentions in the comments, or at least thumbs up and accept or receive the one that I put in there and each other's. And then we'll just give it more power that way. All right, I'll see you in the comments. I love you guys. Bye, Pisces. It's going to be good. You got good stuff coming. You just have to tweak your giving dynamic a little bit. I'll see you soon. Bye, Pisces.